Thank you very much, all the organizers and the team involved and the artist and Enrique, beloved Enrique, thank you very much for making all this possible. Actually, I would like to say a few words about someone who is working on this field, like from the perspective of the humanities. Like my background was for a long time art history, then it was history of science, and now it's more STS studies or media theory. And the thing is, like what I experienced here when I was walking through the exhibition, I was very, very fond of, because I think, and I would like to come back to what you just said, there is so much excellent science in Jena, in Berlin, in Munich, in many parts of Germany. And let me say a few words as an educator, because I'm teaching artists, I'm teaching also people from the field of humanities and so on, media theory. And sometimes in my classes, I also have artists or students from the art schools, from the science schools in Vienna or from other places. And what I think is important is that I would say from early on, like when students start to enter university or their Hochschule or whatever, even school, I guess, it is interesting and important that they do not get located in a kind of silo, that they see there is science, there is math, there is engineering. And within these fields, the people who are running these departments try hard to bring people into a reflection mode that there's something else in the other department, that you work in an transdisciplinary or transdisciplinary, interdisciplinary, cross-disciplinary way. But I think what I see in Germany, because the situation is a little bit different in the US, in the UK, and in Japan, because here you have very often design department and art departments embedded in universities. This is not what we have in Germany. We have the art schools who are trying hard to bring technology, to bring science into in their field on campus. We have biolaboratories in art schools, and of course, sometimes we also have sciences working in art schools. But I think the best thing would be if we would like have common grounds like this one here, like Trafo in Jena, where people can meet, and the ones who are open and interested. But just to say one more word about the, I would say, political situation in the field of education, we are trying hard to bring the art world or the artist into the education of the sciences. We call it from STEM to STEAM. You probably never heard of, but this is something we are trying hard for a long time. And because there's so much more we have to find out. And we will face really, I would say, huge challenges. We call this grand challenges, die großen Herausforderungen, in the age, what we call the age of acceleration or the age of transformation. We will see what will go on in the next few weeks in Germany, if there is a new style in politics. But this is something we really should start early on. But what we will see tonight is a wonderful experience by people who are in the field for some time. Yeah, and I hope you enjoy the exhibition as much as I did when I had a wonderful tour with the organizer. And yeah, thank you very much for having me. And if you want to read some papers of mine, I have lots of papers for free on Academia Edu, Kunst aus dem Labor, Art in the Age of Technoscience. So it doesn't cost $1, so you can go there, or you go to the website of the Berlin-Brandenburgische Akademie der Wissenschaften. We had a huge research project on that, and everything is open access. So we have in Germany people who want to go in that direction. But compared to other I would say, other contexts, like I said before, US or UK. Oh, I guess the UK will probably also go in a different way now. But this is something we should foster. And what we see tonight is the right direction. So thank you very much for having me.